Hi friends, I'm Sweta. Today I'm going to talk about science and its some unsolved problems. In my past video, I've already told you about how the scientists or how we are now can create a human, can create a bird, can create animals, plants, etc. Now science is so much developed in so that we can do everything right now, and we can go any planet or anywhere else. In my second video, science part 2, I have told you that some problems in our world that no doubt scientists already can create animals, humans, etc. But they can't still then they can't create any soul. So what is that? What is soul? So this is the another question. So now my third question. Now there is a third question always comes in my mind, that most of the time people are talking about our sunshine, nakshatra, or etc. So what is that? Do you feel that our birth sunshine or our birth date or birth time or birth place always affects our life? Does Moon, Mars, or Pluto, etc., or Jupiter, they have some effects in our life? Do you feel that? So this is my question right now. In the past, whenever any person always told me about whenever anyone told me about astrology, I always had those things, because I feel that they have no any scientific result, or they have no scientific proof. Then how this is happening? So whenever anyone told me about that this thing will be happen in your future life, I always told me that okay, please don't talk any fake things. I really to had this thing, because in my from the childhood days I always believe if there is something scientific proof, then I always believe that, because I don't like to believe anything blindly. Because of course we are now scientific, we are already reaching 20th century. How can we believe anything without any scientific proof? So this was my question. I always, if anyone told me anything, I just ask him anything if there anything scientific proof is there. When they told me no, then I told them okay, let them just stop it. I just want to listen anything more, please, because it has no scientific proof. But when I grow up, after that, many times many questions always comes in your mind, that why this is happening, what is that. Means most of the time this is not my problem, even because of my unusual crazy kind of question. Sometimes my teacher also becomes so much irritated, because they always told me that always ask the question within your course. This is not in your course, then you are not any astrologer, so why you are talking about that? So concentrate on your study only. This is not your study, so you have to study only. So I asked the question because I feel that it's something new. This is something different for me. That's why I always ask. But they always, most of the day, I also scold from my parents also. Why you are so much thinking about that? Just study, do your work, then forget about your astrology. But I have no problem with astrology or etc. I always feel that does it has any effect? Even if whenever I see myself, whenever I think that why there are so many lines in our hand, in our palm, and in our soul. So why there are so many lines? Does it mean something? Even if now are many palmists also there who can see your palm and can tell you that this will be in your future. This is going to happen in your future. So how they get know about that? So does everything has some reasons? Does everything has some meaning in your life? I always ask whenever I am very confused, and every time if something I feel that is something interesting, my mind is always roaming in that world, means in that place or in that topic, that what is that, why this is happening. I always ask these three questions: why, what, and how. So here also I always, how this is happening, why this is happening, because why in our hand, not in a animal or plant where they don't have any palm or they don't have any lines in their hand. So why in human, why why how the how the palmistry can read your hand, even if most of the time I have seen that they are actually telling the truth. Then how this is, if they have no some proof, is means if they don't know, then how can they know about you? Even forget about that, even astrology, even I have seen that most of the time people also can get about get know about you through your birthplace, birth date or time, how the moon position, etc. They can count the whole thing and they can tell about you. Then this is will be happen in your future. This is your sun sign. This is your nakshatra. At first I didn't believe it. So one day I just, when someone told me about that, and I feel that what he has told me that purely related with my life. I searched in Google that whether in my sun sign people are matching with my character. So my sun sign is Aquarius. So I searched in Google that Aquarius people, their personality, then found, then 10 to 20% nature characteristic match with me. Then after that, when I search in Google, my nakshatra plus my sun sign, means my nakshatra was is Satabija and sun sign is Aquarius. When I search in both, I found in Wikipedia also something is written. So after reading that, a girl's quality, means I was just aware, means 90% character match with me. Then how it is actually happening? Because I have first tried to know about me, then I will discuss, or I will search about that, or I will research on that on others. So I search on this, then whether it has any scientific proof or not, whether it's actually truth or there is something is blind belief is behind it. So but after getting so many information, I reached in one person that no, it has also some effect. So my question is, how stars, moons, Mars, everyone, they are presenting in different. So how they have some effect on you? It can't tell us the gravity. Then how they can change your life, and how they have some effects in your future, or sunny, that just like they are talking about sunny, that Mars or everything means they will give you some result. I just asked her that how they are actually present, or how they actually whether it has anything proof, or if it has anything scientific proofs with there, means does it has any effect, then how? If it has, then how? So this is my question. May you feel I'm silly or crazy or anything like that, so I have no problem with that. So you can take me anything, but this is my question, and I always feel that my questions are always in like this, so you can stop me from this. So this is my question to you also. Have you ever asked this question to yourself about this? Does it has any effect? Do you have? So if not, then ask this question to yourself, then you can get many answers. So always try to know about something different, so it will help you to get some knowledge, because I always believe in getting knowledge then the marks, because I feel that marks will help you to get a job, but if you have knowledge, then wherever you will go, you can beat someone with a knowledge, because knowledge can give you something different, and you should have knowledge in a different field. So whenever, if this is not my present, I am getting knowledge, because from my childhood is also, whenever I see something different, or whenever I something different for me, because whenever I feel something interesting, Means this I am very moody person. Means if I will see something interesting, at that time I start researching on that and forget about my study, because that's why most of the time I also scold from my parents, even beat my from my parents because of this reason. But I always feel that I always try to gain some knowledge from everything, and I feel that it is not silly, it is not crazy. It has also some answer. It should have some answer. So we should know about that, what is it, what actually affects on our life, so that we can improve in our future. So always try to ask this question to yourself, and always don't depend upon others, that others will tell you this thing. Why we are so much depending on the others if we can do this thing through ourselves? So always concentrate that if you can do anything, then you shouldn't depend on others. So always try to ask this question, always try to find out the answers by yourself, so it will help you to gain so many answers. So this is the thing which I'm going to share with you. Hope you like it, hope you understand me that what I missed to say. No doubt scientists also there, you have also brain, you have got also very nice brain, so why you don't use it in a proper way, so that you will feel happy that yes, I have done something great. No doubt everything has don't expect that everything has some prizes of value, but everything, if you do something from your heart, then you can get something different. So always don't expect that what you will get in your future. Don't do any work for any expectation, high expectation. Do as it is. So if God will see that yes, you are doing your job perfectly, then He will surely give you when your time will come. So do your work, always ask some question, always try to know something in your life, that may be something different, crazy, any kind of. There are many, these two I have discussed, there are many questions also, there are many odds or problems also there. We should know about this and be aware of it. Always don't believe anything blindly if there is nothing scientific proof. So always try to find out something, is there anything scientific proof, scientific reason also there. So after that you believe in that. So hope you like it, what I mean to say. Thank you all.